Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing really well and making some money, or at least not losing any. In this video I'm going to share with you my current position staking in the VVS glitter mines and crystal farms, and I'm also going to share with you the quickest way that you'll lose money in cryptocurrency and the best way to make money in cryptocurrency and other investments. And it probably isn't what you might think. Want to find out how? Then watch on. So before we get started, I just want to say a quick thank you to every single person who subscribed to my channel over the past few weeks. I can't believe that I'm at almost 3,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much. I'm completely overwhelmed by it. If I do make it to 5,000 subscribers, then I will be making a giveaway video, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. So I've received a number of emails recently, and I had quite a few comments from people who have invested into the VVS farms and other projects. And they've said that they're really concerned that they haven't made any money since investing. Some people have also said that they're really worried about their investments dropping rapidly and that they've lost a big part of their initial investment. And some people are that worried that they're going to lose all of their money, that they've withdrawn all of their investment, and consequently they have suffered big losses. Now, I hear you and I can empathise with you. I've been there. In fact, I'm there now. My investment into the VVS crystal farms has decreased by about 16%, although I have got approximately $220 to harvest, so in actual fact I'm only really down by about 12.5%, but it's still a big loss that brings tears to my eyes, and on that basis I'm going to have to withdraw all of my money and accept my loss. Now, I am joking, of course. I'm not actually going to withdraw my funds. In fact, I'm going to leave them right where they are. Why? Well, because at the moment I haven't actually lost anything. I will only actually lose money if I withdraw my investment. Currently, all I have is what's known as a loss on paper, not a realised loss. Now, a loss on paper occurs when the value of an asset, or in this case our crypto or investment into the farm, drops below the initial investment, but we've not yet withdrawn or sold our investment. A realised loss occurs when we actually sell our crypto at a lower value than what we paid for it. So unless we sell, we haven't actually lost anything. So if we don't sell it and take our money out, what do we do with our investment when we see it start diminishing? Well, what we do is we leave the money where it is, and then we just pray to what we do is we just leave it exactly where it is, and we just wait and we wait and we wait until it returns to its original value that we paid for it, or even greater. Now, of course, there will be times when we have to cut our losses and take our money out, but knowing when to do it can be extremely difficult. Nobody can predict the markets, unfortunately. If we could, then obviously we'd all be very rich. So then how do you know whether to take your money out or not? Well, the most obvious answer is if you need the money for something important. Now, if you're struggling financially and you need the money for something else, then you should take it out ASAP before it decreases any further. But you should then ask yourself if you should be investing your hard-earned money into crypto in the first place. I've said this before and I'll continue to say it, only invest what you can afford to lose. Don't invest your savings or emergency fund, don't invest your tax return money, don't invest money that you need for day-to-day expenses, etc. If you don't need the money, then how do you decide whether to withdraw your investment or leave the money where it is? And this is where doing some research and due diligence helps. How do we do that? Well, we may want to do some fundamental and or some technical analysis. Fundamental analysis is researching the coin or stock that you're invested in, understanding the company, looking where the company sits in the market and what the projections are, what are the financial reports revealing. Then you might want to consider the influencing factors of the project, so things like the number of active users, how many markets the coin is listed on, is it easy to buy and sell the coin. You might also want to research what's the purpose of the coin and who's the team behind the coin and what are their goals for the coin. The most critical project metric to consider is a crypto's white paper. White papers are a statement from a crypto's developers that outline the project from its purpose to its technology to its goals. Now, after reading through the company's website and the white paper, you may then want to ask yourself, do I believe in this project? And is this a project that I see myself investing in for the long term? In stark contrast to fundamental analysis, technical analysis is attempting to identify opportunities in the market by looking at statistical trends such as movements in the coin's price and volume. Technical analysts do not attempt to measure a cryptocurrency's intrinsic value, but instead They use charts to identify patterns and trends that suggest what a cryptocurrency might do in the future. Now, I myself don't do any technical analysis because, quite frankly, it can be incredibly complicated and time consuming. And to be honest, I'm not entirely convinced that there's any real scientific evidence to back up its efficacy. Now, there are loads of crypto guys on YouTube who use technical analysis, so if you want to know more about this, then just look up these guys. So getting back to the question of knowing whether to sell or not, well, I can't really advise you on that. I can only really tell you what I do. And what I do is, before I even buy into any crypto, I try to research as much as I can. I'll research the company a little and I'll try and understand the project. I'll read forums, I'll read Reddit, I'll watch videos from other people and talk to people who I'm in a crypto group with, and I'll see what they have to say and whether I like what I read and what I hear. Now, if I've done some due diligence before investing into a crypto, then my initial confidence in the investment shouldn't change when the price plummets. If my belief in the company and the coin were really justified at the time, then I'll just leave my money right where it is and give it some time, because time is what we need. So at the start of the video, I said I would tell you the easiest way to lose money on crypto, and this is it. The easiest way to lose money on cryptocurrency is recklessly buying into something that you don't understand through fear of missing out and expecting to make a quick profit overnight. This strategy is not realistic. What we all need to understand is that cryptocurrency is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Now, I understand that there are some meme coins like Doge and Shiba Inu that people have made huge profits on overnight, but we need to understand the difference between trading, or what often amounts to gambling, and investing, that is, taking a long-term position on your holdings. As the saying goes, it's not about timing the markets, but time in the markets. Now, you can be assured that the value of almost any investment will most certainly go down at some point, and this is where your belief and trust in the project will be tested. But sadly, this is where many people will panic and sell at a loss. As far as my own investment into the VVS farms go, I'm planning on staying in this project for at least 6 months, but I will review things again in around 3 months. Now, at the time of filming this video, I'm down around 12.5% in the CRO WBTC pairing. And that's because the price of CRO and WBTC are down by approximately 25% and 15% respectively. I'm hoping for a big turnaround with CRO leading up to Christmas and the rebranding of the Staples Centres to the Crypto.com Arena, and we may even see an all-time high of $1 or 76 pence. Now, the current all-time high is almost 97 cents or 72 pence, so this is not unrealistic. With regards to WBTC, I have no doubt that this will also recover. I also have money staked into the Auto Glitter mine, and that too is running at a loss. I'm currently down almost 50%. Now, this is directly related to the price of the VVS token going down. Why has the VVS token gone down? Well, a couple of reasons really, largely because some big investors or whales have dumped lots of tokens, partly because early investors have taken profits, and partly because a lot of people are panic selling when they see the price drop. And as I said earlier, the easiest way to lose money in crypto is panic selling. So if the easiest way to lose money in crypto is by expecting instant returns and panic selling at a loss, what's the best way to make money? Well, that's easy. You only invest in projects that you believe in. You do lots of research and due diligence. You stay in it for the long term, you don't panic sell, and you always follow the golden rule. Buy low, sell high, not the other way around. Now, this is by no means a foolproof strategy, but it is by far the safest strategy. Sadly, what usually happens with new projects is something like this. A new token will be released with an initial market value. There'll be a big buzz around the token, especially a project like VVS that's attached to Crypto.com. Big investors, or whales as they're known, will put a huge amount of money into the coin and the price will surge. Then the whales will dump their investment and take a massive profit. This will cause the price to plummet. Casual investors will see the price drop and panic sell. The price will then drop even more. Now, the people who are in it for the long term will see this as an opportunity to buy more and reduce their average cost. Then the price will slowly begin to rise again, and eventually it'll find its place in the market and it should stabilise. Long-term investors will then start making profits. The panic sellers, that will see the people that are making profits and they'll want a piece of the action, and they'll buy back in again at a higher price than they originally bought and sold for. Now, this kind of investing costs them money at both ends. Their initial sell at a loss and then new buy-in at a higher price. Meanwhile, the people who didn't panic and held on to their original investment right through the dips will be the ones who will profit the most.
Show me the money!
Just remember, you can't make money unless other people are losing money. So which person do you want to be? A panic seller losing money, or a long-term investor reaping the rewards? So to recap, what's the easiest way to lose money in crypto? Invest in what you can't afford, treating crypto as a get-rich-quick scheme, expecting instant profits, and panic selling. And the best way to make money with crypto: do your research, only invest what you can afford to lose, invest in what you believe in, be patient, and hold long term. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. If you have any questions or comments, then as always, please leave them down below. And don't forget to subscribe to be in with a chance of winning something really special if and when I reach 5,000 subscribers.